Hi, this is Juliet, and today I would like to talk to you about a real-world case. Let's call him John. Okay, so John is a young executive who has substantial experience as a person who was working on the subject itself. Because let's say who was very knowledgeable about his subject, and now after quite a few years of experience in his knowledge base, he has been promoted. So it's the first time that he's managing a team, that he's responsible for not only the people, but also for the outcome of achieving his objectives on a factual basis. So he's like in the concrete, he's doing the work as well, he's part of the team, but he's also managing the team. So for him, it is not the easiest situation because let's say he's starting to face a conflict. It's almost the beginning of his assignment and he's facing a conflict where one of his team members is actually, you can say, intriguing against him. That's the way he describes it. And is rallying the other members around them to, let's say, make a front fight against him. So you can imagine what a difficult situation that is. Pretty much conflictual, and he's just started into that company with this new promotion. And so there is first of all, the subject that he needs to master first as well, and to manage the team that is getting to know him for the first time, you can say, in those first few months. Quite a difficult situation. So this conflict is really about him all of a sudden starting to feel he needs to justify, and with all the values, with all the best intentions that he's bringing into the situation, he's feeling stuck and not knowing really what to do, because it is like, you know, a young executive who has not lived through this kind of situation before. So in a consulting manner, what I could be doing is just tell, do this or do that, because based from an outside perspective, it might be easy to say. But from an inside perspective and from a coaching perspective, what I would suggest to do with him is to do, first of all, the very first of all, to kind of diminish that fight and flight response that he's feeling right now. So to get those emotions down, to get all those running thoughts really down, because as I told you in another video before, once we're in that fight and flight response, we're not really capable of accessing our whole brilliance and the intelligence of our forebrain, of our prefrontal cortex, in the way that we are when we're in a calm state. So when we're in a conflictual situation, we're just not capable of using all the brilliance that we have. So what I would suggest to you, you might be in a similar conflict situation, not necessarily exactly the same one. So what I would suggest to do is a few rounds of tapping so that we bring that emotion down. And I would ask you to rate on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being the maximum distress, where you're standing. If it is in the case like for John, you might not be able to pinpoint which emotion is the strongest right now. That's totally fine. Just rate the pressure that you're feeling on a scale from 0 to 10. And 10 being, it's so extreme, I cannot think about anything else anymore. It is really like all-consuming and overwhelming. It's the only thing that I'm thinking about all day long. Then you can really safely put a 10, okay? So ready to go and play ahead? Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start with the karate chop. I would ask you to just tap on the same points and to speak after me, right? And as usual, put your left hand, your right hand, whatever side is more comfortable for you, just go ahead. It doesn't change anything. Okay. I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now. Everybody's picking on me. I really don't know what to do. But I totally accept that this is where I am right now. My team does not value me. They tell me I'm not working. But how can they know? They have no idea what I'm doing all day long. But I deeply and completely accept all my feelings around this. I feel like I'm struggling every single day. I cannot stop thinking about it. In the evening, on weekends, on vacation. This conflict is all consuming. It's the only thing I can think about. And it makes me feel angry. But I totally accept myself, despite all of those feelings. Okay, let's stop to the points. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. I'm feeling stuck. I really don't know what to do. They're attacking me every single day. I feel like I need to justify myself. I feel like I have to tell them that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Under the arm. I feel like they don't see all my work. They just don't realize everything that I'm doing. I have so much more stuff to do than they have. They just don't see it. And honestly, I don't want to tell them either. That's my job. I need to really assume this. But it feels so overwhelming. They're attacking me every single day. Let's stay there for a second. And I just don't feel valued. It makes me angry. This person makes me so angry. They're intriguing against me. Sometimes get so mad that I'm taking it home as well. I'm taking home the sensation, this feeling of anger. And it's not good for my family either. Okay, under the arm. I feel so angry. But I also feel sad and frustrated. It's so frustrating. I wish they would see all my efforts. Of course, I'm not yet 100% operational. I'm just starting out. But I want to be efficient. I want to make them feel validated. It's the first time that I'm having such a big team. And I really don't know what to do. I have no idea how I could be managing this situation. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job. Should I give in? Or should I act like an asshole? But I'm not. That's not who I am. I want them to feel safe in this team. I want them to grow. I want them to get competent even more than they are. I want them to feel good in this company. I want to be a fair leader. Someone who treats them fairly. I believe in meritocracy. I believe in hard work. And I want them to understand that I'm a fair manager. I'm honest. Of course, I may get angry, but that doesn't mean that I'm not fair. And I want them to see that. I want them to come to me if they have questions. But I don't want to justify myself all day. That's just not necessary. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, I want you to feel back into your body. Think about that pressure that you were feeling before, or if you had a specific emotion, how does it feel? Has it gone down? Or has it gone up? If it has gone up, I would just ask you to rewind back to the beginning of this tapping and do it again. because you need to really tap it out of your system to bring down that nervous system reaction. As much that you can actually try and start feeling that you can look more forward, right? There is no sense in starting to work with the positive if you're not feeling positive yet, right? Okay. So, but we're going to continue on the positive side. So, on the karate, I know that everything is not perfect, but I'm doing my best every single day. I'm giving my all in this. I deeply and completely am okay. I know that the situation is not optimal, but it doesn't matter. I'm doing my best every single day. I'm trying to be honest and fair and getting the job done as well, of course. I totally accept that I'm giving the best of me. Okay, let's step through the points. Every day I give my very best. I know that it might not be perfect all times, and I still need to learn, but I'm doing the best that I can every day. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to support my team and trying to be there for them. I want to help them grow. I want to help them get better. I want them to feel safe in this company. I want them to feel validated. I want them to feel valued. I want them to like to come to their daily job. We can have fun too. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. I like to crack jokes. So why shouldn't it be pleasant as well? Of course, we need to finish our figures and we need to get to our numbers. But in a nice ambience, in a nice atmosphere, it is so much easier. And I'm not the bad manager. I'm really trying hard to be a good one. I'm trying to seek a solution every day. It's my objective to reach the figures, sure. But I also want them to feel good. And even maybe happy in this company and with me. I want them to like to come to their job. That's my objective. Because I'm a good person. I'm not an ass. I can be in a bad mood sometimes, of course. I'm just a human being. But I'm a fair person. I'm honest. It is important for me that they feel valued. But it's also important for me to feel valued too. I want to really do a good job. I totally want to do a good job. And I honor all of that. I honor all my efforts. Take a deep breath. Okay. I want you to rate back again on that scale from 0 to 10. Where are you now? Has it come down? Has it gone up? If it has come down, where are you standing now? Are you feeling calmer? I truly hope so. If it's not the case, just rewind, rinse and repeat until you can really feel your body relaxing. And once you are in that calmer state, I would like you to think about the values that are governing your behavior. So not just really how you're managing your team, but who you are as a person. let's say the 5 most important values that define you. I'm going to read a few to you so that you get an idea of what I'm talking about, right? So, caring, ambitious, competitiveness, competence, harmony, comfort, euphoria, ferocity, boldness, determination, excellence, honesty, trust, independence, intuition, recognition, feeling validated, success, wealth, assertiveness, belonging, growth, perfection, meaning, responsibility, teamwork. So these are just a few of the values, of course. This is not an exhaustive list, of course, but I would like you to think about what are your 5 main core values. Because when you're managing a team, they need to know what you stand for. And if you want to embody your values, you need to first know what those values are. And once you're clear about it, you can say, for example, I'm a very responsible person. So you will walk the talk. You will do as you say that you will do. And people will get to know you as someone who is very responsible. So once you're clear about the values, you can really embody them and really use them as the traits that will be defining you. Because here it's not about embodying a person that you're not. It is about authentic leadership, right? So I would really encourage you to do this little exercise. And if you need any help, or if you're facing a conflict situation where you really feel stuck, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to do a clarity strategy session with you and to explore together how we could be working on that issue so that you can get on the other side of getting unstuck and getting to that ideal of how you want to manage your team. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and talk to you soon.